winter, just Lucas and I, all these days, flats is all I will wear. It is a suede material around here. I bought for myself. I do love baths. Okay, so that's come up beautifully. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm starting off the vlog today in my bathroom because I've had some recent comments on how I actually do my slick back bun. Super easy, and I've been asked how I do it. So I figured I've just finished work, I've just had a shower, and I'm about to put my hair up, and I thought I may as well incorporate it into the video today. So my hair has grown heaps since I cut it. It's a little bit fluffy today because I did wash it. I think it was last night I washed it. I've had it tied up this morning for work. But yeah, I need to tie it back because I've got a few things that I need to do around the house this afternoon because it's after lunch now. So I'm going to show you how I do my tie back, slick back, messy bun. So I basically start off with just a comb, just to part my hair in the center. You can part it wherever you like, really. I do have a lot of regrowth that needs to have a bit of love at the moment, but I'm just gonna fix up my middle part. Okay, and then just give it a quick brush just to make sure you get all your lumpy bits out. Slick it behind the ears. Just try and do it as tidy as possible, so when you actually do gather your hair at the back, it's just a little bit easier to grab. So I just go in grabbing behind my ears, and I try to do as much with my fingers as possible. So basically just running your fingers through like you would be combing it, just to get any of those lumpy bits out. All the way around the back. When my hair is dirtier, it does stay a lot better, whereas today it's going to be probably a little bit like looser around the front. So before I get carried away, I'm tying it now. So literally tying it like a hairband. I'm going to wrap it around. When I go under, I'm going to flick the hair up and grab my hairband in. So it's tucking it under. And then wherever it falls, I'm basically going to tuck it all back in. I never know what it looks like, but I literally just pull, 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 and it's literally as messy as possible. You're going to have some fallout depending on the length of your hair. I just grab that messy bit and tuck it underneath into scrunchie, and just sort of, once again, make it nice and messy. Any more that falls out, just tuck it back in. And basically once you have it up, that's when I go through here at the back and I just sort of pull it forward. So like I'm actually like pushing on the scalp and I'm pulling this little bit forward, just little bits. And then pulling the hair behind my ears just to tuck it straight back. And around about like halfway through to the back of the head, I'll pull this up a little bit too, just so it's not sitting so flat. It's a little bit higher and a bit messier. And that is pretty much how I do my slick back messy bun. Super easy, every day. This is pretty much my hair every single day. I do, however, sometimes use this hair oil. So it's the Fanola brand, and it's just called Aftercare. A whole lot of different language stuff that I can't read, but this is just a typical smoothing oil, so you can use anything basically just to get rid of any of those fuzzies. I do have a little bit on there, so I'm going to use the tiniest little bit, rub it right in, and just basically comb it through again. So you don't want to over oil your hair because otherwise it's going to look greasy. And that's when you really use the front bit to slick it down so it's nice and tidy. Simple as, not hard, but it's just something that I do every day just to have my hair back, but it's still off my face. I'm not a big fan of having hair on my face because it itches me and just gets really annoying. So I don't actually know what it looks like at the back, but I usually have a little handheld mirror that I just check the back. So that's what you can do. Just get a little handheld mirror and check what it looks like at the back just to make sure that it's not looking too crazy. But that's pretty much my go-to everyday slick back messy bun. So I hope that is somewhat helpful. Please do comment and message if you want some further directions. I feel like it's pretty simple, but I've been doing it every day, so it's something that, and everyone's length is going to be different too. So the way that I do my hair is going to be different to someone that's got longer hair. There's going to be a lot more tucking in of the scrunchie, so you may want to tie your hair in a ponytail and then go in with another scrunchie if you've got longer hair. Anyway, bobby pins also can be very helpful too if your hair is a little bit shorter than mine as well. So that's my slick back bun. And because I have been away in Newcastle, I have some things to show you guys that I was trying to show you down in Newcastle, but our room was very dark. It was quite a moody light in our motel room. So I figured I may as well just show you when I got home, which I'm glad because I bought a few extra things on the Sunday because I was going to show you on the Saturday. But I'm going to take you into my bedroom and I'm going to show you what I bought in Newcastle. Okay, so I am going to show you what I bought from Newcastle, and I'm going to start off with the stuff that I bought from City Beach. I actually bought quite a few things from City Beach last time I went down to Newcastle, so I was sure to jump into that shop because they had some really nice things that I really like. It's a certain brand. I always butcher it, so it's Malula, yeah. I end up getting another hat. Funny, I have this thing about hats and I don't wear them all the time, but I wear them more so for special occasions. So obviously a hat is more so an outside thing for me, so I will wear them like if we go to things like wineries or just picnics, just days at the beach and stuff like that. But this hat I picked up, it's a beautiful creamy white hat. I know it's not the best colour for having children around, but it's got this nice little detail around here of just like this ribbon, and it was $19. I think it was maybe $30 to $40. Really affordable, really cheap, and it's actually looks like a really expensive hat, and I picked it up for $19. So I had to have that one. I was not going to miss out on having a hat for $19, especially I'm pretty sure I was looking at this last time I was in store, so love that color. And then I also picked up this bag. I kept looking at it, I wasn't going to get it, but I ended up deciding that I needed to have a light colored bag. So I do have my tan status anxiety bag, which is pretty much the only bag that I use, but this one I thought would be nice for when we go like out for dinner, just Lucas and I, or if I go out just on my own and I don't need all of the kids stuff. If any of you guys know the Chloe brand, like the designer Chloe brand, they have a bag exactly like this that has their brand up on the straps. So to me, it just reminded me straight away of the Chloe bag. And I just really love the tan detailing that it has on it. And then inside the bag as well, it has a little clip here that has a bit of tan on it as well. So it just gives it a bit of contrast, and it's just a plain inside. It's got a little zipper here, but it's like nice and deep. It's got a fair bit of space in there. So I actually used it when I was in Newcastle. I used it on the Saturday night when we went out for dinner. I put a nappy with wipes, my wallet, my phone, all the things that I needed to fit in there, and I still had heaps of space. So glad I picked that one up because I know that I'm going to use it heaps. So yeah, I didn't have a bag of that colouring. And then these shoes I picked up as well. Once again, I was looking at those last time I was down in City Beach. It is just a very fine little flat slide, but it's like a type of canvasy print with fringing on it. I thought these would be really nice to go with this bag. I thought it would just be a nice little contrast together. Obviously it's not summer here at the moment, but I've been needing a pair of these for ages. So when you find a shoe that you really like, I suggest you get it. I can't remember how much these were, but they were super affordable. Very thin, like I said, so they're not great for support, but I won't be wearing these as an all-day shoe. It's really just going to be for dressy occasions, so going out for dinner and that. So not into high heels these days. Flats is all I will wear. But I'm really glad that I picked them up because they are comfortable. It's just they don't have a lot of support. So really love the color of those shoes, and I just love the fringing. It's just very coastal. And then I also picked up this little cute Sophie hat for Ari. This is just a little present for being away. He was not that stoked with having a hat given to him. He wanted a toy. So I just told him I'd take it back to the shop. But he ended up trying it on when he got his Krispy Kreme donuts. I used that as bribery. I said, do you want a treat? And he said, yeah. I said, well, you need to try your hat on. And it looks so cute. I'll put a little picture up there of him with his hat on. It's adorable, but he doesn't have a surfy hat. So I wanted to get him a big boy surfy hat. It was super affordable. So now he's got a hat like his dad. So that's all I got from City Beach. And then I ducked over into, I'm not sure if it was David Jones or Maya. I think it could have been Maya that I picked these up from. I went in specifically looking for these Converse. My sister said they were on sale there. However, I already had Converse. I was just looking at them because they're the platform ones, but I spotted these instead. So I got these joggers, which were literally the last on the shelf, the last size, and they were 30% off. So I was really happy to have picked up. I've been looking for a coloured jogger like this for a long time. So it's literally the same colour as my jumper, like a beigey colour. It is a suede material around here, and then just your canvas as well. But the print of the leopard print, I like. It breaks up the nude, the neutral. So these are the New Balances, and I love these. Like I said, they're on sale, so I was very lucky. I have a size 7 to 8 foot. I think these were a 7. So very lucky to have been able to pick up the last shoe for on sale from the shop. So love those. Like I said, I've been looking for a colored jogger like that for ages. We also popped into the body shop, the Lush it's called. I did get the kids some bath bombs, but they've used most of them, so they're all sort of like crumpled up in the drawer at the moment. So I got Ari like a blue swirl one, and then I got Chloe a mermaid tail one. They smell beautiful, so nice. I've been getting them to encourage to have baths a bit more often, so the color of the water is so pretty, and it is good. It's fine for the kids' skin. I specifically asked if I could be lured over to where the bath bombs are better for the children's skin, so they're perfectly fine for their skin, and it's encouraged them to get into the bath. So they've been loving that. And then this one is what I bought for myself. I do love baths, so I bought that one for myself. It's just a little love heart, and it smells so nice. It's called a Tisty Tosty Bath Bomb. And what's the, I don't know, it's just obviously very florally, like a roses, and I can't read all that, jasmine. It's a very small writing. I don't know, my eyes are playing up today, but it's very earthy, nice and florally. It's very, very nice. So I'm going to use that one night, hopefully this week, if not on the weekend. So I'm going to love using that bath bomb. Like I said, the kids are loving theirs. I also went to the Body Shop, picked up a couple of things for myself. I wanted to get a body scrub, and I was looking at Mecca and all of those places, but I didn't really love any of the brands, and I have a specific consistency that I wanted to get. Like I wanted to get a paste, like a hydrating paste that has a nice grain in it. And this Shea one that I came across smells beautiful, and it has a really nice consistency. So it's just like a creamy white color, but it's got this nice consistency of like a paste, and it feels really nice on the skin. Like it feels like it's like getting in there and actually renewing and getting rid of all the dead skin cells and renewing the new. But it smells wonderful, and I just know it's going to be nice and hydrating. So the Shea Butter is always great for hydration. And then I also have a hemp hand cream, which I ended up picking up 2 of these little travel ones. These are actually for my client. So these are the hands one that I have, but I have the big tube. But I also picked up the foot protector. So this one is for my feet overnight. Just winter, for some reason, they're just going wild with being dry and cracking. So I put that on overnight. Sometimes I put socks on, depends on how hot it is. But putting socks on after putting this on has been great. So obviously I only just put it on last night, being that today is Tuesday. No, I've put it on twice now, so it has been great. So yeah, cream, intense, and protector. So love that. And then we've also got every now and again, if I see like a little face mask that I like the look of, this one's a vitamin E. Yeah, so I'm going to trial that one. So this one is for hydrating, softer and smoother skin. So every now and again when I just have like a little bit of a pamper night, I like to have something like this on hand just to chuck on, just to incorporate into the beauty routine. Also went to Sephora. Sephora come with the goods. So I went to Sephora last time I went down, and I think I mentioned in a vlog that one of the ladies gave me a tester of all of, like a little sample, I should say, a little sample pot of the concealer. Loved it. Loved it. I've never come across a concealer that I have loved. I went through a phase of not wearing concealer because I hated anything that I put under my eye. It would go crepey and dry, and it would just feel awful and just make me look older and like really crepey under the eyes. I can't open this, but this is the It Bye Bye Under Eye. Wonderful. I can't explain to you how much I love this. So I've actually recently been just putting concealer under my eyes, a little bit around my nose and the chin from that perioral dermatitis that I've been having. Because it's quite hydrating, it's actually been okay on that area that's a bit inflamed, and it doesn't irritate it, which is great. But this is great. So this is in the medium beige. I hope that's reading okay. 24.0 is the shade, and last time that I was in there, the lady said to me, trial it, see if you like it. And she just gave me so much of it that I literally have not had to buy it since. So I ended up going in there this time, picking some up because I loved it, and yeah, it's my go-to. I cannot open it. The sticker is just so hard, but when I get it open, I'll give you a look. Okay, opened it. So it's just this small tube, but honestly, it goes such a long way. You only need the smallest amount. Yeah, so it's a full coverage, anti-aging, waterproof concealer, and like I said, medium beige in 24.0. Yeah, wonderful. So I have like fairish skin, but I do have a little bit of a tan on at the moment, so highly recommend that concealer if you're looking for a concealer that doesn't crepe you under the eye. It's wonderful. Also, I was looking for a cream blush, so I ended up getting this from Makeup by Mario. This was just a recommendation from one of the shop assistants that were working there. So this is what it looks like, just a little white tube, and when you open it, you first get this like little brush, which is really convenient. And then I've got this color, and it was shade Pale Petal. It's just there. Pale Petal, is it reading? Anyway, so it's a really soft, pretty pink color. You only need the smallest amount. It goes such a long way once again. So I've just been really enjoying having a little bit of blush, but I've only had the powder. So now that I've got the cream blush, I'm able to incorporate it because I've been using my cream bronzer. So I'm just really liking the dewy sort of look at the moment. So yes, I was happy to have picked up the cream blush, and then I ended up getting a wallet. I've been needing a wallet for such a long time now. So this is the green Status Anxiety wallet. I was going to get the handbag as well in the black. I have the tan one. I can't remember what the actual style of bag is, but it's just a crossbody one, plain. I really needed a wallet, so I thought they were on sale, but they weren't. So that's why I left the bag. But the wallet, however, was not on sale, but I just really badly needed one. So I picked this one up, and it's just like a smallish size. And then I've got some cards in here, and then you've got like you got some notes here, and then you've got your coin area just here. So it fits everything perfectly, everything that I need to fit in there. And it's got your little buttons here to do up. So it's a nice little compact wallet, and I love the color. So my last wallet was from Mimco, and it had like a fur print on the front here and the green on the back. So I just really like this color, the khaki. So it fits perfectly in my other handbags as well. So glad to have picked up a nice wallet. And then I am not going to Country Road. I was in there specifically for a pair of shoes that I saw on the internet. I was hoping they had them in shop in my size, but because I didn't have them online in my size. But this is very random, but this is a little spoon holder. So you rest it next to when you're cooking, and then you just rest your spoon here so it doesn't dirty your bench. And I must admit, it's very random, but I'm slowly incorporating new things into the kitchen. And because I'm doing a lot of cooking of late, I really have noticed I'm always looking for somewhere to sit my spoon. So I'm always leaving like marks everywhere from this spoon. So when I saw this, I thought that is perfect. Like, it's a beautiful little white ceramic dish. I really like that it's got Country Road written on it. It's just nice and simple, looks really elegant. So I thought I'd sit that next to my cooker for when I'm cooking, because I know I'm going to be cooking some pumpkin soup later. So I'm going to use my little spoon rest for the first time. And then I also went into Sports Girl. I picked up some more shoes. I know shoes are a thing at the moment, but when I come across shoes that I really like, I just get them now, because I always find that I can never get them in my size, the color that I like, and they're comfortable. So I always try shoes on before I actually buy anything. And I don't really buy shoes online very much either. So these ones, like I said, from Sports Girl. So it's just a black base with a little bit of an arch. They're super comfortable. And then these are just like a white beige braided strap. And these are just, like I said, so comfortable. I couldn't believe how comfortable they were when I first put them on, because they're like really bendy. And I picked up a pair from Target a little while back. They've got like a tan rope strap, and they're comfortable for a little amount of time. And then when you're wearing them too much, these start to rub, because these aren't soft enough on the other ones. So I find that these are actually really comfortable. And yeah, I really like the color of them, because as you can see that I like the beigey colors. I also picked up a hat for Lucas, because Lucas is into his hats as well. Not into his hats, but you know, they actually really suit him. He's never really been into hats before, but funny story, he picked up like this Williams hat, what are they called, like a Nakubra, and it just suited him. I think it looked really nice on him. So when I saw this hat, it's a nice black hat and it's got this little leather strapping on it, I thought that would suit him really well, and it fits him perfectly, so that's a plus. And that's what I basically bought back from Newcastle. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Oh no, I picked up one thing that is actually for the house, which I went down specifically to get stuff for the house, but ended up getting all the other things. I'll just go and grab it. Okay, so this is the little vase that I ended up picking up. I just bought it for anywhere in the house, but I put it in my bathroom specifically because I really like that it sits in between our mirrors. So it's this nice little ceramic dish, and it's from the I can't pronounce that, but it's the Amalfi brand, and it's just this little coastal shop that I picked it up from. The dried leaf didn't come in it, I just put that in there. So that's just a little home decor piece that I bought yeah, for the house. So pretty much that's all I bought down in Newey. I did go down there to specifically get a mirror and a nice print that I was looking at getting from James Lane in the home area, but they don't stock anything in store, so I was really disappointed with that. But I may be able to get them online, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I'm going to get on with some of the other errands that I have on today, which is just basically house cleaning and stuff. But I will show you my recipe for the pumpkin soup, because I've got a little twist to it today. I've got I'm going to add some bacon and jalapeno to my pumpkin soup, so I will show you the recipe very soon. Okay, so I've cut everything up that I need for my soup. So this is all my pumpkin, sweet potato, and potato. This is my stock, just veggie stock. I've cut up 1 onion. That was a very large garlic clove. It's a little bit of jalapeno because it's very hot. And then we've got some bacon chopped up. And I have never cooked my soup in the Instapot before, but I'm going to give it a crack because I'm trying to eliminate all the washing up and stuff. So we've got soup here as a option. So I'm just going to give the Instapot a crack today with my pumpkin soup. See how it goes, and I'm just going to show you how I make it. Okay, so first things first is that our Instapot has a saute button. So I'm going to turn that on for now because what I want to do is be able to cook my onion, garlic, and my bacon and just saute that for a little bit. So I'm going to apply my oil, a good dose of oil, and then use a wooden spoon just for your stirring. I'm going to add my garlic just to see if that gives a bit of heat. Not quite hot enough yet, so I'm just going to wait for it to warm up just a little bit more. Okay, so we've got some heat. We're going to chuck in our onion after we've thrown in the garlic. This onion, honestly, whew, it's already making my eyes sting again. My eyes were hurting so bad from cutting it up, and it's actually really starting up again. If anyone's got any hacks for how to cut up onion without killing your eyes, let me know in the comments below. Okay, once your onions are nicely sauteed, I'm going to go in with my bacon. I'm going to chuck my jalapenos in. So I thought I'd just give you guys a look at what I'm cooking. So this is the sauteed onion, jalapenos, and then the bacon. You're not going to get the bacon to go brown. It's really just to soften the bacon. You don't want to, you don't need it browned anyway. You just want to soften it. So once all this is ready to go, we're going to chuck in the pumpkin and all of that. Then we're going to chuck in the stock, and we're just literally going to put the lid on and then press the soup button, and it will do the rest. Okay, popping in the pumpkin now. Giving it a mix. I just like to mix the bottom just so everything's not sitting on the bottom. Pop your stock in. And then I've got the kettle just to throw in a little bit of extra water. I've got it all covered, and this is just ready to press the button now. Okay, so you want to literally cover all of your vegetables just so they cook nicely. Pop the lid on, click her in, put the, turn it to venting, and then I'm going to go to soup. All right. Now, it's going to say 6 minutes for now, but because it is all on weight, it's going to, yep, there you go. So it's going to start cooking itself. Now I've got it on the steamer. I'm just going to let it cook away. Let's see how we go. Okay, so it is done. It really didn't take that long. So the Instapot is super quick, very, very quick, and it is all cooked. So obviously the white potato is cooked. It just is a bit harder to break up than the other stuff. So I'm actually going to go in now. I'm going to use my little spoon rest, loving that, with my handheld blender mixer. I always do my soups with the handheld blender. So whilst it's all in there, I'm going to actually mix it up whilst it's in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream. That's what gives it the nice sort of creamy texture. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so that's come up beautifully. I'm just going to add a little bit of the sour cream now. And I'm going to actually get the stick blender and mix this all through because it blends so much better. But you can just see the consistency is so nice. Like, I can't wait to try the jalapeno and the bacon. I've had bacon in it before, but I've never tried it with the jalapeno. I have actually used chili in it before, but not jalapeno. So let's gonna do a little taste test and see how it goes. I think that's gonna blend in nicely without me having to whiz it through. Oh no, it's still there. Big chunk of sour cream. I'm going to get the blitzer and blitz that. I'm just going to try it now. Really not even that spicy, hey. I really probably could have put a lot more jalapeno in it. So we're gonna have that for dinner tonight, and I might even put a little sprinkle of fresh jalapeno on it, maybe, we'll see. But let me know if you guys wanna try this. I'll link the ingredients and measurements. You can do whatever measurements you like, to be honest with you. But I'll link all the ingredients and recipe below. So make sure you let me know if you try it out. And I'm going to wrap up the vlog here because it's probably going to go for long enough. So thank you for watching. I just wanted to also mention, thank you for all the comments, likes, shares, all those sorts of things. There was a couple of videos back now that so many of you lovely people have been commenting and saying how much you enjoy my vlogs. So it means the world to me because, you know, we always put in so much effort into our videos. I do love it. So I really like that you guys are liking the videos. So thank you so much for the support, and I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.